Hi guys, welcome to my week 3 postpartum vlog update. I never know what to bloody call them. I always stumble on, what it is. 3 weeks postpartum, there you go, how's that? As you can see, she is asleep. She's just had a feed. So she has passed out. Anyway, I'll get on with it. Sorry about the lighting in the lounge, and because she's asleep, I'm not going to put the ceiling light on because it's too bright. I'm still exclusively pumping for her, and she's still only on breast milk. Oh, I think the quality of this video is shitty too. My like me speaking isn't matching up with what I can see on camera. Whatever, hopefully it looks better than it does to me when I upload it. Anyways, yes, so I'm still pumping like around the clock. During the day I pump every 4 hours, or at least I try to. If I go out, then it tends to be that I end up running late, and it can be 5 hours or 6 hours, but I try to do it every 4 hours. I'm getting it varies. If I pump after 6 hours, then I'll get almost 300 mils. If I pump after 4 hours, I'll get I don't know, maybe 250 mils or something. 200, 250. And she's taking 125 mils at the moment, so I'm still meeting her demand. Well, I'm producing more than she's taking, so I've got a really, really good supply in the freezer. I've completely filled up one drawer. It's actually the biggest drawer in my freezer. So that one is completely filled, like right to the top of the drawer. So I've started on the next one up, and I also have some in the fridge as well. In the fridge I'll usually have a few bottles made up, so I can just grab one out as soon as she's hungry. And I'll also usually have a few of the Lancino bags in there defrosting, ready for feeds after the already made up bottles are used up. My midwife actually suggested that I try using cream for thrush. It's back to front to you, of course. This is called Dactara Oral Gel, and she suggested I try using that on my nipples because after like 2.5 weeks, my nipples are still like really, really sensitive and just not good. Like, they look horrible, they feel horrible. So she thought maybe I had a bit of thrush, and to go ahead and try it. Just to try it anyway, because I don't know if it's thrush or not. All I know is they're so sensitive, and like, I hate being touched anywhere on my breast. Like, if I've got her on my chest like this, and if she touches just like like on bare skin, like my boob, I hate the feeling. It's almost so annoying that it kind of hurts, sort of thing. But I hate them being touched or anything brushed against them. I just can't stand it. So yeah. What's wrong? Mummy talking in your ear, isn't she? So yeah, I've been using that for a few days now, and I would actually say that my nipples are looking a bit better, so maybe that's what the issue was. So I'll just keep using the cream. It says to keep using it for at least a week after the symptoms have gone away, so it hasn't fully gone away. My right nipple is a lot better than my left, so yeah, I'm just gonna just stick with it, see what happens. She started power chucking I guess about a week ago. She wasn't doing it at every feed, but she did it a few times. And so I mentioned it to the midwife, and she said that she reckoned it was just from her having issues getting her wind up. And I'm so glad that it's that and not colic. But yeah, she suggested a few things like yeah, she suggested like burping her more firmly, so patting her on the back like a lot harder, and she said start way down low and then sort of gradually move your way up. So I've been doing that, and also if you use the palm of your hand on their left side and just like push inwards and move up, and also circular motions on their back, and also physically getting their whole body and like rotating it in a circular motion, so their like butt stays still but their whole body sort of rotates in a circle, obviously supporting their head the whole time. She also suggested Infocol wind drops and 30 to 40 mils of warm water, like in a bottle, and trying a bath. So what I'm doing is I've changed my technique to firmer patting, starting down low and working my way up, and then I'll do the palm to her side, and then I'll rub around a bit, and then I'll go back to the patting up her back. I'll do the side and then around again, and occasionally I'll do the whole body circular motion. And she hasn't power chucked since, so I don't know whether it's that or I'm also giving her the Infocol drops in a syringe. I did give her 40 mils of, I think she only took 20 mils of it, of warm water, and yeah, I don't know that worked. I don't know, who knows? It's hard to say what's working and what's not because I'm trying a few things at once. But yeah, it's definitely gotten a bit better because she's not power chucking. I mean, it still can take like ages to get her wind up, but it has improved a bit. Her sleeping is fantastic. During the day, she'll eat like every 4 hours, and she'll stay awake for a little bit after a feed, but then she'll go off to sleep and she'll sleep to the next feed. And during the night, we'll usually have her last feed at around about 11 o'clock at night. And then my hair is really bugging me. A little bit sticking out. Yeah, anyway. And then we'll go to bed, and then her next feed will be around 5 o'clock. So, there's a decent, like, 6-hour stretch there. So I get a fair, good chunk of sleep then. And then after that, she'll usually sleep for about four more hours after that, and then have another feed. And then, if I'm like super tired, I'll try and, get another nap, but if not, we'll get up for the day. Her head control is really great. She pretty much holds her own head. Like, I hardly have to support her at all. I mean, obviously I still do because she's obviously still just a newborn, but she holds it really well, and she'll look around, and her eye contact is so great. She will just stare at me like so much. It's so beautiful. I think she really knows who I am because if she's being held by Benji, she'll sit there and she'll just be staring at me, and like it's like she can find me no matter where I am. Also, she stands. Like, she's got really strong legs. She's got really good muscle tone. So yeah, she'll stand on her legs, obviously supported. Her weight at her last check was 3.93 kilos. So she was born weighing 3.15, so she's put on a decent amount. She seems to really like getting her nappy changed. If I start changing her nappy when she's crying, she'll usually calm down and just go quiet and sort of seem to enjoy it. Caden is really, really warming up to her a lot this past week. He's actually started just giving her random kisses out of nowhere. He'll just come up and give her a kiss on the head, or he'll like stroke her on the head. He loves giving her her bottle or her dummy, or rocking her in a swing. if she's crying and I'm out of the room, I'll hear him walk up to her and go, "Are you okay?" He's so sweet. Like, as soon as I'm out of the room, he's a lot more comfortable going up to her and talking to her, and he's so cute. We tried having her newborn photo shoot last week on, I think it was, I'm gonna say Wednesday maybe. No, it was last week anyways. And it was shocking. It didn't go to plan at all. Neither of the kids cooperated. Kayla was just crying the whole time. She wouldn't part with her dummy, her pacifier. So we couldn't really get any photos of her just sort of laying peacefully, you know. We had to keep like giving her the dummy and then quickly taking it away and trying to get in a few photos, and Caden didn't want to hold her, and he ended up having a bit of an accident in his pants, so he wet himself. So the whole day was just a friggin' disaster. So we actually went back on the weekend just gone, and this time they were both fantastic, and we got lots and lots of awesome photos. The deal was I get to choose 20 and fully edited, but there was so many that she offered me another 10 more for $50, so I definitely snapped up that offer, because she usually charges $10 per extra photo. So I essentially got a half price. I got 10 for $50 instead of 10 for $100. So yeah, 30 photos. She's currently editing them, so I can't wait to get them back. I'll share a few probably at the end of this video of the ones that she's already edited that she's got up on her page. As far as I go, my loss is really tapering off. Like, I'm hoping it doesn't last too much longer. There's barely anything really. And I just, I want to be able to not wear a friggin' pad anymore. It's so damn uncomfortable, and I'm really ready just to have my body back and just to feel normal again. Like, my stomach is just really, like, I'm not real hung up about it, but I'm not gonna lie, I do feel gross about my stomach, like. And stupidly, I was thinking, yeah, you know, I'm gonna snap back really quick and it's going to be great, just like it was with Caden. But in reality, you know, that was a few years ago. This is my second child. I'm, 4 years older now. I put on more weight. I went to full term. I had a full bag of water, whereas with Caden, he had virtually no water around him. So, my stomach was stretched out a lot more than it was with Caden, even though it wasn't stretched out like to the max. And I don't have like a whole bunch of stretch marks from overstretching. But yeah, I definitely obviously stretched out a lot more than what I did with Caden. So yeah, I just it's like from my ribs down to like say the top of my belly button is fine, really. Like, I'm actually quite slim at the base of my rib cage, like under my boobs. But then, like, from below my belly button down, I've just got that pooch. And it's, like, I know I'm only 3 weeks postpartum, so it's not, like, devastating to still have that little bit. Because I know, not everyone loses it as quick as I have. And, really, I've got nothing to complain about. I've got a beautiful baby out of it. But still, at the end of the day, this is still my body. And I know what I was like before her, and I felt comfortable sort of at that weight. I mean, I would have loved to have lost a few more kilos, but if I had stayed at that weight for the rest of my life, I would be completely fine. And now that I've just got that little pooch left and I just feel really squishy and weird, I really want it gone. I want my figure back, and obviously because I had a C-section, there's nothing I can do right now. I've just got to wait till my 6-week checkup, see what the doctor says, see what my stomach muscles are doing, see if they've, closed back up. And then I'll probably do some sit-ups or something, I don't know. I've never really been one to exercise. Like, really ever. I just can't stick with it. Exercise is a chore to me. It's not fun, so I just can't stick at it. But yeah, anyway, blah, I'm like rambling. My weight is 64.6 kilos, so I'm only 2 kilos off of my pre-pregnancy weight. But yeah, it's not the numbers that are worrying me, it's the actual look of my stomach. I guess that is all for now. There's nothing really else to talk about. She's doing well. I don't want to wake her, but if you can see her there, sleeping peacefully. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's got boogers, so it sounds like she's snoring a little bit. Oh, beautiful, aren't she? Yeah, so everything is well. She's a very, very easy baby. She's not difficult at all. The only thing that's difficult is the wind. Like, I can sit there, for like an hour trying to feed her a bottle and get her wind up, and it gets a little bit frustrating. Like, just like you can tell she's in pain, she's squirming, and you wanted to get that goddamn burp up, and it just will not come. And I feel like because I'm not hitting her, patting her so firmly with my hand, I feel like I'm bashing her, like she's so little, and not hitting, but patting her that firm, it just seems so wrong to me. Alright, anyway, I'll stick in, shot of my belly at the end of this, because I filmed it before I did this part, because I hadn't, because I just had tea. Anyway, I guess I'll see you all for 4 weeks postpartum, which is actually only in about 3 days, because I did this vlog really, really late. Okay then guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.